Simple Life presents natural ways to increase your dopamine levels. Dopamine is a chemical messenger in your brain. It's essential for motivation, movement, memory, mood, sleep, and behavior regulation. Dopamine is also at the center of how the brain's reward system works. Dopamine rewards you whenever you engage in beneficial behavior and motivates you to repeat the behavior. Every time we do something enjoyable, like eating a nice meal or going for a run, dopamine is released in our brain. However, engaging in vices like alcohol or recreational drugs also causes dopamine to be released into the brain. This is why the chemical messenger has been closely linked to addiction. Here are some techniques you could also use to increase your dopamine levels naturally. 1. Get enough sleep. Getting an adequate amount of sleep every night is necessary for maintaining our health. It is recommended that adults get an average of 7 or more hours of sleep every night. When you don't get enough sleep, dopamine receptors in your body can be adversely affected. Research has linked sleep deprivation to the suppression of dopamine receptors in your body. 2. Listen to music. Make a playlist of some of your favorite music and listen to it when you feel stressed, unmotivated, or experiencing other symptoms that indicate your dopamine levels are low. Researchers found that when you listen to music that you find pleasurable, it can release dopamine in your brain. 3. Maintain a healthy diet. Eating a healthy diet has several benefits for both your body and mind, and increasing your dopamine levels is part of it. Foods rich in tyrosine like almonds, egg, fish, and chicken are especially good for boosting dopamine levels. Tyrosine is an amino acid that is produced naturally by our body. Dopamine is made from this amino acid and can be found in protein-rich foods. Foods that contain natural probiotics such as yogurt and kefir also increase dopamine production. Drinks like coffee also boost your dopamine, but keep in mind that as your dopamine levels drop after drinking, it could cause a caffeine addiction. 4. Exercise more. Exercising regularly has been proven to be very important for our brain's health. It can also help you boost your dopamine levels. Whenever you exercise, your brain releases some dopamine. While more research needs to be conducted into the exact mechanism that leads the brain to produce dopamine when we exercise, you are probably familiar with the feeling you get after a workout. Frequent runners also report experiencing something called a runner's high. This is described as a feeling of relaxation and joy resulting from the brain's release of dopamine. 5. Meditate. Meditation is the practice of clearing your mind, focusing inward, and letting your thoughts flow by without judgment or attachment. You can do it while standing, sitting, or walking, and regular practice is associated with improved mental and physical health. New research has found that these benefits may be due to increased dopamine levels in the brain. 6. Cut down on processed sugars. Consuming processed sugars like candy and soda can increase your dopamine levels, but this increase is only temporary and artificial. Like with alcohol and recreational drugs, sugar can give you temporary boosts of dopamine while affecting how your body produces it naturally. When you consume a large amount of sugar in a short time, you may notice that you feel a rush of elation. This is a sugar high. It is typically very temporary and followed by a crash that leaves you feeling down. 7. Remove stressors from your life. Stress is a precursor to many medical conditions. It also causes low dopamine levels. We aren't always in control of the things that bring stress into our lives, but you can eliminate stressors that you have some control over. For instance, if a long commute to work is causing stress, you might consider moving closer to work. You can also engage in activities that reduce stress, like meditating, exercising, or getting a massage. The bottom line: dopamine is an important brain chemical that influences your mood and feelings of reward and motivation. A balanced diet that contains adequate protein, vitamins, minerals, and probiotics and a moderate amount of saturated fat can help your body produce the dopamine it needs. Lifestyle factors are also important. Getting enough sleep, exercising, listening to music, meditating, and spending time in the sun can all boost dopamine levels. Overall, a balanced diet and lifestyle can go a long way in increasing your body's natural dopamine production and helping your brain function at its best. If you liked the video, do subscribe, like, and comment. Do hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification. Thank you for watching.